ये अधर्मं विहाय सर्वथा धर्माचरन्ति तेभ्यः पृथिव्यादयः सर्वे सृष्टिस्थाः पदार्थ मंगलकारिणो भवन्ति. This is the Bhavartha Bhashya written by Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati when he was commenting Yajurveda 35th chapter 9th mantra. Mantra is very beautiful. Kalpantam te dishastubhyam apah Shivatamaastubhyam bhavantu sindhavah antariksham shivam tubhyam kalpantam te dishah sarvah. Almighty God is giving a very, very beautiful and very, very important blessings and also advice to all of us. The mantra says, if you are a adharmi, unknowingly or knowingly, we are adharmi purush. Many people are unknowingly adharmi. They do not know that they are doing adharma, but they are doing certain things thinking that it is dharma. Like they are eating non-veg food, not knowing that eating non-veg food is a sin. Like some people, almost 99% of the people who follow Hindu dharma, they go to temple, not knowing that going to temple and worshipping idol is a sin. Similarly, other religion people, like it could be Islam dharma or Isai dharma or other religions, where they have their own way of worshipping Paramatma, their own way of understanding the universe creation, etc., which are all adharma. So, unknowingly or knowingly, when we follow adharma, Paramatma is indicating in Vedas that this universe will not give you sukh, it will give you dukh. Whereas, when you start following dharma by stopping adharma, the moment you have understood that this whatever I have been following so far is adharma. I have been worshipping Almighty God through temple, through idol worship. I have been worshipping Paramatma through namaz or other ways of practices which are against Vedic dharma. The moment we understand and moment we start adopting the Vedic path, Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati says, ये अधर्म विहाय, जो लोग अधर्म को छोड़कर सब प्रकार से धर्म का आचरण करते हैं. सब प्रकार से means in all aspects. Like I am following Vedas, like I am promoting the Vedic culture, I am promoting the Vedic knowledge to you guys, but in the house I do not follow Vedas. In the house I follow Kam, Krodh, Madlob, Ahankar. I follow Rag, Dvesh, Irsha, Avidya. I do all anti-Vedic deeds. Then I am a Adharmi Purush. Although I can be visibly seen as Dharmic Purush in front of you, but I could be an Adharmi. So here Maharishi says, सब प्रकार से धर्म का पालन करना चाहिए. सब प्रकार means in all aspects. Either you are in front of camera or not, either you are in front of others or not, either you are alone in your house or you are in midst of 100,000 people. Sab prakar se when we follow dharma. What is dharma? Veda akila dharma moolam. Whatever is mentioned in the Vedas, whatever Almighty God has given the knowledge in the Vedas, when we start adopting it as it is, without leaving even a single thing in the Vedas, if we start adopting everything, Satya Bolna, Satya Sunna, listening the truth, speaking the truth, following ahimsa as much as possible by our by our own strength, that we must not consume non-veg food as much as possible. Means what? Unknowingly, suppose you are going and buying some milk or something from market, and you do not know the flesh is mixed inside that. For example, I'm just telling an example. Unknowingly something is mixed in the food. You're not aware, and you see the description of the food, everything is proper, and you consume it. So this is not in your control. So unknowingly himsa can happen, but knowingly you should not do himsa. You are trying to follow the dharmic path as much as possible. You are not telling lies, you are following ahimsa, you are helping others, you are not doing rag dvesh, you are doing daily tapasya, you are doing daily agnihotra, you are doing name jap, you are going to acharya, serving your parents. You do not misbehave with anybody, you are a gentleman or a gentlewoman in all aspects. Sab prakar se dharma ka acharan agar karte hain, then Paramatma is giving a guarantee in this mantra. Paramatma says, Tere liye te dishah shivatamaha. Disha means the directions, east, west, north, south. the disha and upadisha. Also there is one more word disha in this mantra, which is upadisha, the corner between the directions between the north and east, north and west, and south and east, and south and west, etc. The directions between the directions, or the corner of the room, or sky, or earth, all the directions will give you Shivatamaha. Paramatma says if you are following Dharma, everything will give you Shivatamaha, will give you Kalyan, will give you Atyant Sukh. Maharishi writes, Shivatamaha Atishayena Sukha Karaha, Sukha Karaha, Atishayena Sukha Karaha, Shivam iti Sukha Namasu Patitam Nigantu. As per Nigantu, Shivam iti Sukha Namasu Patitam. We must understand the meaning of Shiva means Sukham here in this mantra. So when we follow Dharma, all the directions will give us Sukh. That means in whatever directions you travel, you go to space, you go to underground, you go to left, right, east, west, and between directions, everywhere you will get Sukh, because you are a Dharmic Purush. And further, Paramatma says, Tubhyam apaha. Apaha means two meanings are there. Apaha means pran or jal. Pran means the air, the breathing system, and jal means the water. Will give you Shivatamaha, Atyant Sukh. You will not get disease created from the Vayu, you will not get disease created by jal. Because you are a Dharmic Purush, everything of Prakriti will give you good. They will give you Sukh. They will give you happiness. They will give you bliss. Otherwise, if we are a Adharmi Purush, each and every moment in our life is filled with dukkha if we are a Adharmi Purush. Unknowingly or knowingly, when we are Adharmi, unwantedly we will get dukkha from all across the world. That's what here Paramatma says, Pran va jal adi sukhkari hoga. When you are a Dharmic Purush. And Tubhyam Sindavaha. You are traveling on the river, you are traveling on the ship, you are traveling on the boat, you are swimming in the swimming pool, or you are swimming in the river, it will give you Sukh, it will not give you Dukh. You have ordered some material from foreign country, the container will not, the container carrying your goods, it will not get vanished in the sea. It will not get submerged in the sea. These are all Paramatma's blessings. When we follow Dharma, when we follow Adharma, everything will happen. Bhavantu Tubhyam Antariksham Shivam Antariksham. The space also will give you Sukh. The directions will give you Sukh. The space will give you Sukh. The sunlight, the sunlight, the moonlight, the space, the air, the water, the river, the sea, the mountains, the greeneries, the vegetables, everything will give us Sukh. When we are Dharmic, when we leave the Adharma and follow Dharma. See, leaving Adharma unknowingly, because of the attraction between Jivatma and Prakriti, unknowingly we will be Adharmi. Many people, if they do not know what is there in Vedas, they will by default be Adharmi only, because they get attracted towards Rajagun, Tamagun, Sattvagun. And even when we come into Vedic path, we will be Adharmi mostly. Even a person who is following Vedas, so-called following Vedas, I'm not saying that the person who is following Vedas, but so-called, he goes to Acharya, he takes Diksha and comes home, does everyday Agnihotra. That is not enough. That is not Dharma. That is not only Dharma. Dharma means from morning to evening, after Agnihotra, what you are doing. Before Agnihotra, what you are doing. During Agnihotra, where is your mind? You are doing Swaha, 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 but your mind is in your business, mind is in your family. Then this is not Dharma, this is Adharma. And after Agnihotra, after everyday name jap, you go and do Kam Krodh Madlo Bahankar, then you are a Adharmi, even if you are saying that you are following Veda. So very, very important. When we follow Dharma to the fullest extent, Paramatma says, Antariksham, Akash, the space also will give you Sukh. The radiations will not impact you. Radiations will give you Sukh. The harmful radiations will not impact you. And Sarvaha Dishaha Kalyanatham Kalpantam Samar Sarvaha Dishaha Sab Disha, Sab Upadisha Atyant Kalyanakari Samarth Hove. Everything will give you happiness. Everything will give you bliss. Can we attain this state in our life? We can try actually. Leaving completely, leaving adharma completely to 100% is not an easy task. It is a very difficult task, because we are all selfish people. For our own selfish needs, we will sometimes or many times we will do adharma. Bhashan dena easy hai, I can easily speak in front of camera, but when the situation arises, I will kill somebody. Kill somebody means not human being. I can kill an animal because it is giving me pleasure. I'm seeing here and there, okay, I'm in the forest, then I'm trying to kill some. It can happen because I'm a selfish person. Every human being is a selfish person. So that is why dharma is very, very important. That is why Almighty God has given the advice of dharma in our life. If we do not have dharma, we are all rakshas, we are all asuras, we are all animals only. Animal के लिए कोई अपना धर्म है, उसके लिए वैदिक धर्म नहीं है. For animals there is no Vedic dharma. So if we do not adopt Vedic dharma in our life, we are also animals. So even by following Vedas, many people will become adharmi knowingly, unknowingly. When the situation arises, they will do adharma. When the situation arises, they will do kam, krodh, madlobh, ahankar. When the situation arises, they will also steal the things. When the situation arises, they will talk lies. When the situation arises, they will do all possible, activity of, culprit activity, all possible criminal activities. Why? Because they are not having fear of Paramatma. Because they are not having Shraddha on Vedas. Because they are not having Shraddha on Acharya. So just for namesake, adopting an Acharya is not enough. After adopting the Acharya, we must follow Vedas to the fullest extent possible. Like, Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati, I think in one of his book or somewhere I read one statement. Maharishi says that जितना सामर्थ्य है उतना तुमको करना चाहिए. जितने सामर्थ्य है, you have your capability 100%, put that capability in following dharma. Beyond your capacity, if something is happening, leave it, but you must try to the fullest extent possible. Similarly, when you do like kasmai devaya havisha videma, तुम्हारा सामर्थ्य कितना है? Because you have your capable mind. Put your samarthya in the Ishwar Bhakti. But problem is today we don't put our samarthya in Ishwar Bhakti. My Acharya yesterday in the Yajna, my Acharya was telling that, शरीर के लिए तो तुम सब कुछ करते हो. For our body, we earn money, we do business, we do all the activities for our body from morning to evening. But तुम्हारे लिए क्या करते हो? अपने लिए क्या करते हो? जीवात्मा के लिए you don't do anything. जीवात्मा के लिए धन नहीं चाहिए. जीवात्मा does not need money. जीवात्मा does not need anything, does not need property. जीवात्मा के लिए ब्रह्म ज्ञान चाहिए. जीवात्मा needs ब्रह्म ज्ञान. Are you giving ब्रह्म ज्ञान to you, your जीवात्मा? No, you are not giving, because you are fully indulged in काम, क्रोध, मतलब, अहंकार. You are fully indulged in earning money. So use the money in dharmic karya so that you can go towards Acharya, listen Vedas. You can go to, places where Vedas are being taught by great Acharyas. Listen, go there, spend your money to go there and then listen Vedas and do dharma acharan. After listening Vedas, come back home and follow the Vedas. After listening the Vedas, coming back home and forgetting what Acharya taught is the biggest sin. Then this Disha, this Akash, this Antariksh, this Pani, Jal, Vayu will not give us sukh, it will give us dukh. Extremely important Veda mantra. We must try to understand. See, Maharishi has written only one line. जो लोग अधर्म को छोड़कर सब प्रकार से धर्म का आचरण करते हैं, उनके लिए पृथ्वी आदि सृष्टि के सब पदार्थ अत्यंत मंगलकारी होते हैं. Just one line only, but you see the depth of this sentence. We can, when you list from morning to evening, what are all the adharma you are doing? You will get one notebook full of adharma in your life from morning to evening. Even if you are a Vedic follower, when you start writing in your notebook, from morning to evening, what are all I am doing adharma against Vedas? So many adharma we are doing, knowingly, unknowingly, even after listening Vedas. So what to speak about those people who do not know what is there in Vedas? They will be double than these people, right? So even the person who is thinking that he is following Vedas is also a adharmi, is maybe half adharmi. There is no half adharmi actually. Adharmi or dharmi, that's it. So even the person who thinks that he follows Vedas, he is doing adharma. Even the person who does not know Vedas, he is doing adharma. So that's why Maharishi has written a very important hint. Devahitam yadayuhu. I made a video sometime back, maybe 1 week back. Devahitam yadayuhu. When you know the truth, that the Vedas are the truth, from that day leave the untruth, leave the falsehood. From that day take the truth and then follow Dharma. And when my Acharya always says, when you start adopting Vedas in your life, Paramatma will help you. Acharya will help you. Acharya's divine power will guide you towards Dharma. But problem is we do drama of Dharma. We do not have real, hunger to follow Dharma. Because सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा है, no problem for me, I have money, I have everything, so I do not feel a need to follow Dharma. When we come into that situation, when we have this kind of mentality, this kind of thinking, then भूमि जल वायु आकाश पृथ्वी आदि हमें सुख नहीं देंगे, हमें दुख देंगे. मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट वेद मंत्र. थैंक यू सो मच. नमस्ते. ओम.